Hey Adriana, Daphne here. Thank you for keeping going or for starting with this great big essay pack. Well done. Lovely to be with you. Let's get this IELTS work sorted out, okay? So some people believe employees should stay in the same job for the rest of their lives. Others think they should switch. This word switching jobs is quite strange. We don't use that very often, so I'm going to change that a bit. To what extent do you agree? And give reasons. Okay. Undoubtedly, feeling content and fulfilled in jobs where we work is essential to show great performance. While a few people state that employees should remain in the same job, I utterly agree that it's important to switch because it's stimulating. Okay, nice, good. Undoubtedly, feeling contented, that is the correct adjective there. Contented and fulfilled in jobs. You don't need that. Take out, never use we in an essay. Have that in your head that we don't use we and you only use I when you're giving the opinion. Otherwise, it has to be objective. In jobs is essential to show a great performance. To show a great performance, I would think I would change that. I would go to perform to a max, to perform satisfactorily. Yeah, I would do that, to perform satisfactorily. So we don't show a great performance in a job. It doesn't quite sound right. While a few people state that employees should remain in the same job, I utterly agree. Now, be careful. A few is not the same as some. So be careful here because that is quite different. A few is like 2 or 3. Some is a lot. It's a very difficult word, few. So I would go, while it is often stated that. So if you do this, remember this one. It's often stated, it's often suggested, it's often acknowledged, that sort of thing. Remember those, they're really, really useful. It gives you also good grammar and it gives you a passive verb. It's often stated that. Employees should remain in the same job. Utterly agree it's important to switch jobs because it's stimulating. Okay, so I would say here to change frequently. To change employment situations frequently because it's stimulating. So I would avoid this switching jobs. It just doesn't sound right. Otherwise, okay, good intro. Yeah. There are 2 main reasons why, okay, these career changes are so important and valuable. Okay, so these career changes, I'm using that expression because I'm referring back to what you set up here. You don't need to say it again. I know what you're talking about now. Important and valuable, 2 adjectives. Let's get that in there. Okay. First of all, to acquire knowledge from different sources contributes to professional and personal growing. Okay, growth. That should be. A new job will often represent new experiences, the opportunity to know infinitive, new people, and therefore the excitement of gaining, ing there, new skills. Sorry, English is so hard. You want an infinitive there and you want ing there, okay? So excitement of plus ing. In addition, a new job must of the time bring back passion for working. Okay, maybe not must, might sometimes be able to reignite, we can say, the passion. So use might, reignite the passion for working. I really like that, great. This is because, but I want a longer sentences, or because. So remember, IELTS likes long, complex sentences. So join these because a worker who, relative clause who, feels constantly stimulated will undoubtedly perform better than someone bored and unhappy. Absolutely. Well, by statistics, suggests employees who, again, because it's for the people, feel intellectually stimulated, the best performance compared to unhappy employees. Yes. Okay. You don't need to repeat employees compared to those who are unmotivated. Yeah, so those, okay, pronoun referring back to that, who are unmotivated. Okay, ultimate experience. Yeah, I don't think you need that sentence there. You could cut that one at the end. You've made the point. That's a nice example there at the end. Okay, so second paragraph. Nevertheless, to perform in the same job can be beneficial. So again, perform doesn't feel like the right word. I would say to remain with the same employee or in that same role, okay, can be beneficial. And then this is because, and then sort of just kind of give a little bit lead into this. This is because some employees feel secure. You don't need to say that again. You can see how it's quite repetitive sometimes in the same job. This really affects your mark on coherence. Coherence is all about how smooth it is to read. So not repeating yourself is really, really important. In the same place, comma, with the same people, with the same people. Okay, no, you're right. Okay, this gives them a sense of security, shows their best skills, yeah, as well as allowing them to benefit from financial security and pension or other benefits. So it's really important that for a lot of people. So it's important to bring that in as well. For example, some doctors feel that working, ing, for several years in the same company, in the hospital, state feeling more confidently in their job. Okay. Also, some companies often compensate. Yes, absolutely. Good. Therefore, yeah, it is not hard to understand why so many workers remain loyal. Yeah, so you kind of need that little therefore sentence at the end. Okay, and to conclude, it's clear that to stay in the same job can offer, not involve benefits, but offer benefits to many employees. However, I strongly agree that switching, okay, and now we're going to say changing, moving, something like that, can be stimulating. Good, well done. Okay, I like that, but I can see quite a few things where you're getting a little bit where it's not perfect, basically. Hopefully this is really useful for you. So a lot of this, some of it's grammar, okay, some of it is just getting a little bit more exciting vocabulary. Some of it is connecting your sentences better so that you have a better coherence. The flow of the essay is what we're looking at. So avoid repetition. Next time, Adriana, can you send me 2 at once? 1 task 1, 1 task 2. This is how we work. 1 task 1, 1 task 2 every time. Otherwise, it's just like so many corrections for you. It's just easier for me to keep control on what's happening. Okay, 2 each time. Thank you. Well done.